You're listening to 182.3, Care What People Think.
Welcome back to the Care What People Think podcast. My name is Ryan. I'm here with my co-host, Will. You don't even have to say hi this week, Will, because guess what? We're talking about something legal. You're legally allowed to do this, but you probably should not make it a habit. Guess what it is, Will?
Where is this going? What?
Not showing up for work. That's right, Will. You can technically just fucking not show up. You can do whatever you want. You've had those mornings where you think, what if I didn't go? But behind that thought is a bigger conversation, Will. It's will I pay my rent? Will I be able to afford groceries?
I do. He said, will I pay my rent? And I pay my rent.
That was a question of, Will Shrigley, do you pay your rent as unemployed? No, you're employed. Correct.
Yeah, this was a topic that we wanted to cover mostly because Ryan was really in love with this idea. He's even got a heart on his mirror in the back. So that is just,
oh my God,
we have this.
I forgot about that. I made that. It's a Lego heart. For the people that are listening, you probably do not
cool.
give a shit. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. But anyway, what I was getting with that is, what the hell happens if you don't show up to work? Could we survive financially? Would it throw off our lives completely and throw you in a spiral without a routine? Because I don't know. For me, I would love to say I love being employed, unemployed, employed, whatever the fuck it is. But there's obviously pros and cons to both. So we're going to talk about that today. Before anything, we talk about something that we're most proud of from the previous week. And for me, I know I talk about the gym a lot, but I'm going to talk about it again. So my family and my brother have been running a lot, walking a lot, burning calories on the daily, and definitely flexing in my face that they're just healthier than me, right? And for myself, that was a big wake-up call, because I was like, holy shit, I really do want to get in shape, whether it's just running more, cardio-wise, eating healthier. And also I started taking creatine. And so creatine...
Man found the cheat code.
No, it's not a cheat code.
That's a wrap. He's taking steroids. He found a cheat code. He was too pissed about getting flexed on.
I'm right here, dude. How do you know, bro? The scratch marks. No. I've taken creatine before, and I've remembered the effects, and I'm like, shit.
It's crazy.
I can't believe how much water you have to drink just to stay fucking alive. And so,
bro,
I started again though on this past Sunday, like a week from now. Or a week ago. Holy fuck. I'm at work, bro. I feel like I'm high. I'm just sitting there, and I'm just...
You have effects like that?
No, I'm serious, because I'm just fighting for water. I don't know. I'm dehydrating in my seat. And so...
You're buzzed off creatine, so you're dehydrated.
Well, I'm buzzed off dehydration, because I'm literally sitting there and I'm drinking a fuck ton of water, but I'm still getting lightheaded. And I'm like, it's 100% the creatine. Because then I stopped on Thursday just to see. Speaking of Thursday, today, this is when we recorded this. I feel like a whole new man. I feel better than ever, because fucking creatine fucks you up. I'm just going to throw that out there.
In a way. No, it does. I did the same thing. I didn't realize, and I took, I had creatine for the first time in protein shakes. Bro, I fucking almost passed out. I literally didn't drink a single glass of water that day. I don't know why, but now I'm just...
It says on the back of the bottle, Will. It says drink 8 glasses of water, bro. Nah, I don't need that. You're right.
But no, now it got me in a good habit, because now I'm at work, and I'm that's the GOAT tactic. If you want time to go by fast, just down your fucking water. So then you have to go up to fill it again, and then sit down, and then you have to get back up to go to the bathroom. And in Ryan's case, you go up 5 floors, you waste more time. This is how you work at a 9 to 5. It's the maximum amount of time. Especially, that's why you're on creatine, because you want to fucking drink more water to waste time at work. I see what you're saying.
I wish my water fountain was far away, but mine's actually...
Oh, you had a water fountain?
Probably, it's inside of my office, and it's 20 feet away. So it does not waste any time. And yeah, I'm just saying, I wish. I just say that I go to the bathroom 3 or 4 times, and I go outside and take walks. And that's what my friend does if my boss is listening. So
yeah. Something that I just thought of linearly when we were talking about this topic about not wanting to go to work. What would actually happen from my work perspective? Fucking nothing, because they make you work so slow at a 9 to 5. Holy shit! I was an IB in high school, and that was so much more demanding compared to this shit. Like, I am
You
so
wouldn't
far
be
ahead at
fired?
work. Honestly, that's a point I have. I could probably get away with not going to work for maybe like 4 or 5 days and just say I got really sick. And then I could go, and then I'd have to go back. And then I'd probably,
Dude,
because I can pull the health card because I got diseases and stuff. So a lot of the time, my boss is like, "Oh, I don't really know what the fuck's going on. So like, you do you."
oh, damn, that's
So
actually kind of
yeah,
legit, dude, because like, yeah, he probably feels bad to ask, and then you're also like fighting for your
yeah, I can just,
life or whatever, you know? So
yeah, I can just get, yeah. But no, it's like I feel like you could do it too. You could just be like, "I got COVID really bad." Boom. No one wants to be around you. Boom. If the boss wants to look good, they'll follow safety protocol. So they'll make sure that you, if you're having symptoms with for like 2 or 3 days, I bet you could actually don't do that.
the
Don't just
saddest
be like,
part is I genuinely think my company is complete opposite, like the complete opposite, because if I even try to have a sick day, it counts as one of my vacation days. I'm
no,
not even.
same. They pull it out of my PTO, which is ass. That should not even
No, I
be.
know, I
Wait,
know, I know, but like I have to go to work if I run out of PTO days. Like he said, like you literally can't take an unpaid day, and I'm like, so what is this? Like,
you're just throwing up working at your desk because you ran out of PTO time.
yeah,
Just
literally,
still typing.
literally, bro. Yeah, so that's a whole
That's
nother
crazy because
conversation.
last Wednesday I was having a mental health day, aka I stayed up too late. I woke up the next morning. I went SpongeBob. I don't really feel like it, and then I said I was sick, and then I got the day off.
What did you do? Just text
And
your boss like that morning?
yeah, yeah. I texted my
Damn.
boss and I said, "Hey, I woke up sick." And old Will would have been like, "Oh, I woke up sick and I have a temperature of this, and I feel the aches in my blood." Like I would have been doing the most. And then from just seeing how my company operates, and also Paris being like, "Will, she doesn't need a fucking essay. Just say you're sick."
Yeah, literally,
Boom.
and they don't give a shit, to be honest. They're just like, "Are you coming in or not?" Because if not,
Yeah.
like, yeah, like we're just gonna mark that
But
day, whatever.
I think California, you get 5 days. I don't know how many. Do you know how much? Have you checked in North Carolina? You get a certain amount of days of sick days that you legally are given. So California, you're legally given 5 days of sick time throughout the whole year. So they have to give you five. The bullshit thing is my company says they give you 10. And so my brain went, oh, 10, and then plus the five you legally give me. So I should have
Nope.
15.
Plus
No.
the 5.
Yeah, plus the five. So I earn 5 days of PTO per year and then 5 days of legal PTO. So it's just a bunch of bullshit. So I wasn't sure if you earn more or less, even though your company
No,
says
I think I'm the same
correct.
way. I have 10 days of PTO,
Okay.
which is literally sick days, and that counts as probably the 5 that North Carolina owes or whatever the fuck it is. So the good thing is that in February of next year, which is sad, it's a whole year from my start date, I get an extra 5 days, so I'm up to 15.
Oh,
And
what?
then in a year after that, if I stay, which let's be honest, it'll be another 5 for 20 days. And that's where it stops, though. Like, you can't have over more than that. And it's sad, though, that we're even like, oh my God, that's so good. Because my boy Noah over there in Sweden literally started and has 2 fucking months off of work. And guess what? He gets a free gym, he gets free healthcare, he gets free
What?
college, he gets literally everything you would want out of a job and benefits because he's in Europe. And I'm like, damn, dude. Obviously, he's not making as
That's
much. Bro, he can literally come to the US like 5 or 6 times throughout the year and just see his family. He's like, yeah, I just don't have that much. I have so much time to spend. I don't know what to do. I'm like, you don't even know. You don't even know.
that's funny. That's pretty cool though that you get to after 2 years your PTO goes up. I have to stay at my company for 3 years before my PTO gets increased, which is sad because guess what? Tomorrow is August, which means I've now been at my company for a year and a half. It's officially the
You,
longest job I've ever
you're
had, and it's 40
literally
hours.
halfway there, dude. Let's
No,
go.
yeah, for me to get 2 more days of PTO,
Is
fucking
that
hell,
actually
so
what
I
it
can
is?
have a. No, I think it's you get what is it? You
It's
get
one.
10 days. No, it's not. I think it's probably the same as. I think it's just an hour. Just get an hour off.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
extended
you can take
lunch.
a long morning. Congrats on 3 years. Yeah, you get a half day. Cool, bro.
No, I think
Nice.
1 to 2 years is like 10 days. They split it by quarters, so I think you get 20 days of PTO max when you've been at the company for 5 years,
Okay.
max, and then it peaks 20 days. That's insane.
That is
But no,
insane.
I kind of don't. That's the nice part about my job is it's pretty casual where it's like if I'm sick. But I feel like you could do that. I feel like that's an easier thing to get away with the aftermath of COVID still being somewhat of like recent where it's like, "Oh, I got COVID. And I'm getting absolutely bent over and fucked with these symptoms." So like I can't come in. And then boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that. I'm totally gonna act like my headphones did not just disconnect and I couldn't hear you for the last minute, and I still can't. But
Ain't no way.
all
Ain't
good.
no
Um,
Okay.
I will say I'm gonna completely pivot because I'm gonna act like you had a great point there. Yeah, I'm gonna nod. Awesome. I bro left the screen.
My man,
No, God.
my man actually had his headset disconnect.
No,
And I
I heard
said,
you for a while, but then the end was like, okay, what the fuck is going on?
Bro said I was just yapping for too long. It was just boring.
Yeah, yeah, it actually disconnected. It literally said, "Are you sure you were this bored?" And then I clicked yes. No, no, I'm completely pivoting. I totally think you had a great point there, Will. I want to talk about why people can't afford to skip work, why people feel the need to like overwork, especially in such a fast-paced like society in the US. I feel like missing one day might not kill your bank account, but like a pattern of it will when it's like, let's just say for me and you, we both have 10 days off, right? If you take one more day off that's
Yeah.
unpaid, that obviously pushes back your paychecks. Whether you like it or not, that's probably 100, $200 per day that you're making.
Yep.
That obviously is going to go towards some type of payment. And it sucks because people don't love their job, right? People want to obviously spending time with family, friends, whatever it is. And sometimes, like we talked about, if you're on the verge of puking or have that fucking crazy day and you're out of
Yeah.
PTO days, it's insane because it sucks. Like it doesn't feel like an employer works with you and it doesn't feel like you can afford to. It's just a lose-lose situation, right? Um
Yeah.
and I think that's a problem with the US. I mean, we could get into that, but like it's just that work balance with life and it's just getting worse and worse and we're making less and less. And we could rant all we want, right? But it definitely is annoying. And I will say I have a question for you though because I know you like technically skipped work last week. Do you
Yeah.
feel like now in the
No,
back of your
I don't
mind
feel bad. I don't feel
no,
bad.
no, no, no,
Do
that
not
was
feel
my question.
bad.
In the back of your mind, if you have, like, another long night, are you, like, now thinking, "Well, maybe I could skip again," or, like
No,
okay,
because ma- mainly I saved all my PTO the first year I worked, so then I could save it all to be like at home for Christmas. And then once I got back to from Colorado to my job, and I felt the worst ever because I'm like, damn, nothing changed. I'm still at my shitty ass job in 2025 in
yep,
February. Like that was a weird thing because I thought it was like, oh, I have this job for like almost a year and then I graduate. It'll be like being a senior and then you get to the end of the year and they're like, so you thought there were 4 years of high school? There's actually five. No one tells you because you're supposed to be caught off guard. It's kind of like that. I'm like, what the? I thought I was
okay,
progressing. And
you're a
so
smart
I
guy.
saved it and now I did. And then, so then this year, I'm like, I kind of have nothing to lose because if I save it all again, it's like, I may as well enjoy them that I have them. That makes sense.
Totally. No, I mean you're smarter than the normal person. I think the normal person would say, "Well, the more you skip, the easier it gets." And you see that in high school too. You take a day off and you're like, "Fuck, I
Slippery
don't need to
slope.
go to that class." But then you don't go
Slippery
again.
slope.
It is a
Yep.
slippery slope, but I want to say that because it's true. I mean, in the nicest way, I feel like guilt can then creep in too. Like you're missing out on things, and then you're like, "Holy shit, I'm running out of PTO days." Not from
Yep.
just others, but from yourself, right? And it also feels like you feel like you're in a rut and you're out of a routine. I'm not saying you're that way at all. That was just my point of yeah, the
Yeah.
slippery slope psychology. So
No, I think it's all if you don't have a job or you're like fresh out of college or maybe out of high school trying to find a job, like this experience that we low key kind of keep bringing around every episode about our 9 to 5, I feel like this is the standard for an introductionary an intro job where it's like you get shit PTO, you get no benefits, you get bang ass average pay. I mean,
you get
there's
free water and a
differences like
bathroom.
right That's true.
Hell yeah, 401k, bro.
And we have 2 bathrooms, and we only have 1 bathroom key because someone lost it. So if someone's in the bathroom, you literally have to shit yourself, which almost happened to me yesterday. I almost shit myself because someone's in the fucking bathroom.
No,
I can just imagine. Came back.
I can just imagine your work, bro, with the little dangly key on like one of those.
Yeah,
like
it's on
passes.
a lanyard. It's on a lanyard. It's
You're
literally
in high school,
dude.
You're in middle
bro,
school.
It's so bad. We came back from Korean barbecue. The one time we ever went out as a team to lunch, we come back, and I'm like, damn, I'm full. I gotta go to the bathroom. I look up, I see one of my coworkers is in there. I'm like, fuck. I think they went to the bathroom. So I go around the corner. The key's gone. They're in the bathroom. I come sit down. I'm like, shit. I really gotta shit. God damn it. So then I'm like working again or whatever, and I look up, and they're back. So I go back. A fucking different teammate took the goddamn key. They're in the bathroom. I waited for every single person on my fucking. All my coworkers went to the bathroom before me. And
you just need to knock next time and say, dibs, bro, please. Give it to me next.
No, literally, I don't have a standing desk, but my chair, right? You can kind of see this. I was supposed to be sitting. I needed to shit so badly. I turned the chair around and I was doing the whole like knee on chair, like I was like this. I was like, I really can't wait for our coworker to get back, because I was like, so I was just standing on my chair, and then I started pacing back and forth. And I'm like, fucking, what is this bullshit? Intro job. That's what that is.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, and those weren't just like regular shits either. Those were Korean barbecue shits that, those marinades. So that's tough, bro. It seems like though you had a really healthy day off though, and I feel like there's a big difference between skipping and resting, and it feels like you really you bounced back. It was a good day to have, and also it was really for your mental health. Although you can spin it any way you want, like you could.
Yeah, I watched 2 movies throughout the day. Have you ever seen Blended? I've never seen the Adam Sandler movie. Banging movie.
I have. I like it.
Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler. Never saw it. Watched it. Got food. I was like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck work.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's a fucking plan and a half, dude. See, I wish I could do that. I'm in the exact opposite boat that I don't even think I'll be going home for Christmas, because I'm taking literally 10 days straight, all my PTO for the whole day to go to Asia, which I don't know if you guys know this, but I leave in 2-3 weeks from now. And I'm literally, when I get back, I just can't even take a day, and I just can't see my family ever again. So
I'm going to fly out to Ryan and cough on him to get him sick. So then he has to go to work sick.
Dude, I'm coming back from Asia. I might as well. You don't even have to come here, dude. I'll be sick either way.
International travel. That's crazy.
Yeah. Speaking of layovers, not a layover, just my travel day, 34 hours, I think. So that's.
I was about to ask, how long is that flight?
Like literally 34 hours plus all the layovers. So, which layovers are only like 8 hours. So, 24-hour travel day.
Where are you flying?
I fly from Raleigh, North Carolina to Seattle, Washington to Taipei, Taiwan. So I'm going west.
Oh, shit. You're going. Oh, shit.
And then on the way back, I'm going east, which makes sense because I don't want to fly over fucking Russia, dude, or some shit.
Wait, so if you're going west, that means you're going back in time.
Yeah.
You're going to land on like the same past day. That's crazy.
No,
Wait,
no.
That's you're going forward.
Exactly.
Going forward.
So I leave on the 16th of August. I land on the 18th. Bro.
Oh, damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. Anyway, that is so fucking random. No, I want to talk about, like, for me, for example, I have a lot of people in my life that are still unemployed, friends, family, whatever it is. Like, it must be fucking nice, though. I have a lot of reasons I want to talk about this, though, because a lot of them are either in between jobs, either in school on, like, vacation, whatever the fuck it is that it makes them unemployed, right? I want to have their life for a month. I just want to swap and go back. Do you ever feel that? Because literally this time last year, I was in fucking Budapest, Hungary, ripping shots, having no obligations of life whatsoever. Nothing.
Bro adulted in 1 year and is like, wah, I want to go back.
It's not wah, it's wah. It's wah, bro. It's wah to you.
Wah.
Yeah.
No, it's actually that's facts though. I feel like that's definitely well, I just remember that for no, yeah, I get that. That hits more within the first year of that hit more in the first year of my job because it's like what the
Yeah.
where the fuck is the light at the end of the tunnel? I got the job, which is already difficult enough in itself. Speaking of which, totally unrelated because you said you want to switch people you want to switch lives with someone that had a job or doesn't have a job, which finding a job took me 3 fucking months. Took me 300 job applications. That's a fucking mess in itself. It's a different struggle. But tell me why I go on LinkedIn. I see a producer role posted yesterday. I read the thing. I qualify. I write my little email. It was posted yesterday. I send the application 2 minutes later. Sorry, we've exceeded all the applicant entries that we've wanted to allow.
Yeah, probably because
What?
everyone's spamming easy
It said
resume.
59 people. There was no easy apply. It said 59 people clicked apply. How? You're telling me there were 60 people maximum. You're telling me there were 60 people maximum in one day. That freaked me the
Is it a
fuck out. I was like,
small
what the fuck
company?
is that?
Is it a small company though? Because if you are
No.
very
You want to know the
okay,
gag?
what?
It was for Sidemen Entertainment. It was
That
for their
is
literal
true.
in-house. So I'm assuming 59 was wrong and there was hundreds of applicants, but it was posted a day ago. I don't know. I just thought that was funny. That kind of related. But speaking of the, your paycheck gets deduced and it's really scary, which makes it very understandable when you become an adult. Like, oh shit, I understand why people go to fucking work sick. Because as a kid, I was always like, why are you fucking here? Just go home. No one can afford it. It's, I don't know if this happens to you, but nine work is so rough that nowadays that I'm like, oh my god, it's my payday. We gotta celebrate. We have to go out to eat. I need
Yeah.
to celebrate. For
We're
how
going to
shitty this
Chipotle.
feeling
We're
is.
going somewhere nice. We're going
Not
to
even
Chipotle.
that. It's literally every time I get paid. I got paid today. Ryan, I'm going to get food after we record because I'm out of groceries. And I don't want to go get groceries and start eating at 11 p.m. So
Yeah.
then I have to go out to eat, which then makes me be like, oh, I've gotten into this cycle. Now every 2 weeks, I just have to go out to eat
Holy
because I'm
shit, that's a
excited I
bad
get paid.
cycle. That's a bad
It's
cycle,
ba-
but it's good. It's
Do you-
rewarding. It's rewarding.
Do you feel that though? Like when you get paid, you're like, oh my God, something good. And so then you want to transcend that feeling to food. And then you buy food.
The saddest part is
Or-
I can't relate. I can't.
No. You'll relate on this part. The day you get paid will just so happen to be the day Grace has a craving to eat out. And then you go out to eat.
Yeah, that's why I don't tell her the days I get paid, bro. That's why I don't tell her, dude. She will never know. But for some
Okay.
reason, I want to go out to eat on the days I get paid, which she still will never find that. She will never figure that out. The reason why I actually can't relate, though, is because I get paid weekly and then I get my bonus at the end of the month.
Man's
So-
goated. Man's
So
fucking-
I
that's
get
so
like
blessed.
small amounts, yeah, weekly, and I look at my rent payment and I'm like, I can't touch this. I don't care. I'm not moving. And then when I get my monthly check, I'm like, fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
when he-
Let's put down
he
payment on
goes-
the house, dude. Let's go. Let's go.
That's when he goes out to eat.
Not even, dude. I just fucking spend money on random shit. And then I'm like, wait. Like I literally book like 3 flights and I'm like, wait. Fuck.
Ryan went, my bonus. And then he went, I want to see friends. And then he booked 3 flights on Spirit Airlines and went, I'm broke again.
Yeah, I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
wait, I didn't get groceries yet. Oh fuck. Wait, I didn't pay off my credit card. Yeah, nah, it's definitely a terrible cycle. But also it is
That
good to
is-
reward yourself. Don't take that as like, holy shit, that's end all be all, Yeah, don't want to be fucking depressed all the time. I want to give a little fun back and forth here. You can start, I can start, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I want to set the scene though. So, this is not going to be real life, obviously, but I want to make a scenario where both of us are stuck in a 1-year lease from now, right? So we are done next summer. We have bills to pay, car payments, all the good shit, right? We're just normal people, right? Both of our jobs lay us off. today. We're cooked. We have no
Mhm.
source of income. Maybe you could Uber Eat. Maybe you could do some small ass things. Whatever the fuck you want. What the fuck happens?
Okay.
Well, what happens? You can. What I'm trying to say is, you could start for me, or you could start for yourself, and then we go back and forth. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Uber Eat, first thing. That is what I did when I did get laid off 2 years ago. You said, what if? I said, you mean remember when? Remember when I got laid off?
True.
That I mean, laid off slash didn't get given any work for freelance. So yeah, no, it's ass. It's so ass. But if you have a car, such an advantage because you can at least have the opportunity to Uber Eat. And I did pretty good. I think I Uber delivered. I got crazy tips. I did get crazy tips. I got really lucky because I've Ubered within the last couple months and it's not been the same. But like, I think I Ubered 8 hours and I made a YouTube video on it. I Ubered for 8 hours and I got $250, and then in bonuses from like driving around and not getting a ride, I got like another $300. So I almost got $600 in 8 hours worth of work, which is
Damn, you got a
insane.
half a
The
tank of gas.
the problem is you
No,
have
I'm
to
just
pay for gas, which gas is like 50 to $55 depending on your car. And so if you don't even make $50 for the day, it's super demotivating. That would be my go-to. I
What if
will
though?
say,
Okay, go ahead.
well, I was gonna say, the last resort, I went live on TikTok with Paris, and we got donated 3 cents, so we got 3 roses. So that is income.
Like 3 pennies?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not even. I think
Uh,
3 roses aren't even worth a cent, but we
I was
got
just about to
a
say,
cent.
how many roses do you need to be able to cash out as well? Probably like
I think you need a hundred
1,000.
dollars. You need $100, and
Okay,
we
so
got
you're
three
you're
cents.
you're getting
We're working our way up.
there. Yeah, yeah. What is that? 0.3%? Oh, dude, you fucking got this shit. Hell yeah,
What's
dude.
yours?
No, I want to just throw in another fucking, part B to this story. What if that Uber Eats job or that freelance work didn't pay your rent, and then you couldn't also pay for grocery? You had to maybe break your lease, a whole fucking spiral of things. Do you think
Mm.
it would fucking like demotivate you and like put you in a depression, or would it be like,
Yes,
holy fuck? Yeah,
yes.
okay, I agree.
It would.
There's like
Yeah,
almost no way to get out of it, right? But
yeah.
it sucks because like a lot relies on our jobs, right? So if we just get laid off, there is a spiral. We are kind of now like reaching for straws. And that was what I was trying to get at with this, because you obviously have been in somewhat of these situations that have been very, very tough. I have been very fortunate to like move and have these two jobs already set up, and just like haven't had that much conflict with like my fucking what am I trying to say? My bills being paid, all these things that are like mandatory, right? So
Mm.
anyway, I think you that was a very normal answer. I didn't know if I was gonna get a will answer out of it. That's what we're gonna call these now.
I tried not to. I literally
Yeah.
felt it. I'm like, I'm rambling. Ryan wants a
Well,
Ryan
no, but
answer.
even with like the would I be depressed? And you'd be like, well, actually, I mean, it would give me a
Oh.
motivational, and I would be like, no.
No, okay. It would, but the cool thing that I learned from being laid off,
Yeah.
no, listen, stay with
I
me,
know, I'm
is
kidding.
when I got laid off, I it forces you to go to lengths of strength you did not know you had. Like I would wake up at 7 and Uber breakfast. That's fucking no. No one wants to do that shit. But then you realize, oh, there's a lot of people that have 9 to 5s that would fucking pay for you to go take your ass to get them coffee. Um, so it does that. It makes you apply to over 300 job applications because you have all the fucking time in the world. That was something that I noticed because,
That's a great answer,
but
dude. I think yes, there are a lot of fucking positives. I mean, not very many, but there's a lot of things that introduce like motivation into like your into your life, and you're just like, holy shit, I'm now at ground zero. I need to build myself up, and that is fucking awesome. Um, as long as you have somewhat of a fallback. Like I'm lucky enough, you're probably lucky enough to have like parents as well to like pay a bill
yeah, or
once in a
like
while.
you do that's I mean, I have the ever living fear. That's why you have an emergency fund. Theoretically, you have
Yeah.
some money to whatever. What would, just to give a Ryan answer, what would, if that happened to you, you have your lease for a year and you get laid off tomorrow?
Unfortunately,
move
dude,
yours?
I mean, I think I'd panic. I really do because I do have like my Texas Roadhouse serving job that I know I could go to and I could pay my bills with, but I'm trying to think as like a plan B onto that. Let's just say they don't have for whatever reason I can't go back there. I would
Yeah.
genuinely panic. I because first
The
off,
whole day.
yeah, like no,
No
like
sound.
I would probably resort to like a delivery service or something like that. But at the same time, I would be like, bro, this is taking like a little bit of stress off my mind, and it seems like a band-aid on a bullet hole. And
Yeah.
I also feel like my motivation would be up to like get a new job, but we know how the market is and it just feels oversaturated. And it's just that would be very, very scary. And yeah, no, I'm very fortunate to have the family. So I could always fall back there. Very lucky. That's very lucky. But that's my answer. It'd be fucking
Okay.
insanely scary.
Ryan would just panic so much he'd sleep through the pain, hibernate like a bear.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't see me till October.
We don't do the podcast for like 3 months. I'm like, yo, where'd you go? I got fired, so I couldn't take it. I just fucking slept. I slept through the whole shit.
You
I
get kicked
can't.
out? I think so. I got moved out. I'm on my own bed. I'm now in a pod right now across the country, I think. Well, wait, let me look out the people. Oh, yep, that's Arizona. Yep.
Madagascar. Just you're in the box, you get moved. You get fucking shipped.
Literally, bro. Fucking hell.
If you're gonna listen to one thing throughout this episode, remember nothing matters. And remember, Carol. I thought you were gonna interject, but
I was not gonna interject because that is the worst fucking quote of them all. Shit matters, but not everything.
Show up to even things that you don't want to do. I wrote this a little out of order, but showing up makes the most difference you can have, because if you don't show up to work, even if you kind of do fuck all at work, you can be presented with opportunities that you wouldn't have got if you didn't show up. Or sending applications. That's a bit trickier because applications are kind of just ran through bots and chats. So good luck on that. If you're getting a job, that's kind of fucked. And remember, care what people think. We'll see you next week.
See you next week on 182.3.